Hello and welcome, my Pisces. This is this Virgo seasonal cross reading. It is the equivalent of a monthly reading for my channel, and it is when the Virgo season began, when the season begins, and it hits its highest peak because we have Virgo in Sun, Virgo Moon, and Virgo Venus right now. So it is the peak of the season. It is like Virgo week coming up for our weeklies as well. So let's get to it. Lots to share. Okay, so we have first the Sun card, and the Eight of Pentacles is the card of the Virgo in Sun and Virgo, and it is about routine. Virgo seeks to correct. It's a purpose to correct, to bring about the harvest, to make sure everything's okay and getting ready to bloom. It's a work in progress. It's necessities over ego. It is that we're called into the sun, is where our light shines. It is coming out of the dark night of the soul, revitalized, having faced fears. It is also the happiness card, leaving behind adult anxieties of the world, not responsibilities, anxieties. Got to always qualify that. And then the sun, though, is sanctuary from the moon card. Your card, the Pisces card. But it is currently moon in Virgo, this new moon in Virgo coming in August 30th. It is a problem-solving moon, but the moon card, your card, it is the card of that soft shell. It is that attempt at bad armor in our lives, because this card is about what lies beneath, what's underneath, what's hidden, the dark night of the soul. It's safety versus bounty of reality. It is, you must use senses over logic. It is what is hidden. And then, of course, no seasonal reading would be complete without a little attention to love, and that is the Empress in Virgo in Venus. Venus is the planet of love and warmth. The Empress card is nurturing. She's all about creativity, abundance, sensuality, and sensitivity, security. She's secure in her kingdom, in her position, her authority. And this is about how can I develop, how can I fine-tune, perfect my creativity, my abundance, and love all combined together. Believe it or not, that's the best way to manifest anything. And then we have the Virgo card centering our reading here. And this is the need for privacy, for silence and discretion, to break away with convention. It is seeking your own path. It's an opportunity to just step away. And usually during Virgo season, it would be a time during some kind of tedious work that just occupies your mind to such a degree that your spirit does work. All right, so again, Pisces, this is a general reading for the Virgo seasonal cross. Sun, moon, and rising and house positions for my Pisces, but it still will not apply to all. Definitely hang around for the entirety of the reading for all the different Pisces messages that should pop up. Me being the Queen of Clovers, my readings tend to focus on life, craft, action, nurturing ourselves and others, and using our will for the highest good and calling. Everybody's tucked in away in the reading for our intentions. I love these intention cards. They always just pull the energy that we need. And I know you guys love this energy. I think Pisces loves moon energy. But I know as an Aries, I always get drained for the moon energy. All right, let's see. Ooh, we're not going to take those cards. They just fell out. I would like some stronger energy from my Pisces for your sun. Where are you going to shine your light? In what ways are you going to shine, especially in the Eight of Pentacles kind of ways? What works in progress are you doing that's going to bring you about? That Six of Clovers brings the best readings for the Sun card. All right, first of all, I have the Star in reverse. This is really not thinking through things, not really healing something. It's kind of a stuck position. It's not getting your wish come true. You could also have an Aquarius not doing so well in your energy. We also have the King of Cups. No doubt that is your energy, Pisces. It is a water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but it's definitely you. You're feeling like you can open your heart. And there is a Knight of Coins that you have your eye on. This could be an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and they're being a bit coy with you, my loves. You're ready. You're just raring to go, but you do have some difficulties with a wish come true here, and not healing. There's some kind of healing you're not doing, or some kind of, it's some kind of disruption in the lifeline. I picked the lifeline up a lot on all these cards. That's why I like these cards, because it actually shows a very long lifeline in the cards. All right, a couple more cards. The Ace of Wands. It's okay, you're ready to move forward. You're ready to move forward, but you're going to have a period of no action, a period of where you're going to have to heal no matter what, because you're going to have to, there's some kind of pause in the action kind, some kind of step away. And it's going to just, it's going to hold things back, and that's where you're going to do the healing. And when you come out of that, your fire's going to be twice as hot, is what Spirit is saying. So don't be afraid to just embrace the pause. When somebody says, oh, you know what, it's actually going to be a 2-week wait, just fine, and just deal with it, because you need it for something. And it might even just to be it's not to find out information. It's preparedness. Yeah, you're coming into some kind of fight for your money, some kind of battle for money. You feel like some kind of lack is kind of looming over you. You're just trying to hold on to it for your happy home. 6 of Hearts. You just want a happy home. Yeah, this is gonna, something is gonna be, there's gonna be a delay of some kind, and this is Spirit telling you just chill. You need it. It's there. It's coming. See, this 8 of Wands is a quick, fast-moving energy. It's also balancing all your emotions, because you've got to, aim your arrow at that target and let that fire fly. And it's, you basically, once you come out of this waiting, everything is going to move, kind of snap happy, but you do have a bit of waiting energy. You have a Queen of Air in your midst. This is somebody who's like really just encouraging you. And they're also encouraging you to cut the path clear. Go ahead. Let's do this. This is like a blessing, it feels like, from an air sign in your midst. That could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's like, let's do this already. Let's see what, you're right there, so let's do this already. It has that, just listen to the sweet music and keep moving, Pied Piper kind of thing. It's very nice. It's a support. It's somebody backing you up that you thought you would have to wait on, and you're not going to. All right, the Moon card, it's what lies beneath what you're not seeing. It's those king tides, that Gloucestershire flood, with the river rolling backwards, flooding. It was Hurricane Dorian. Good luck, Florida in the UK. Here we go. Okay. What's hiding here is, you're walking away from something. You're walking away from your 10 of Cups. You're actually leaving your happiness. And I feel the pain of these full 8 cups here. But when you need to walk away from something with this card, those cups could actually be filled with poison and pain. And that's what you're walking away from. But you don't think so. You feel it's your 10 of Cups. You feel like you're giving up on all your happiness. But you're still going to try and push your heart out of this malaise of it. Or you've walked away from your 10 of Cups, and right now you're just like, I need to get out of this now, this 4 of Cups malaise energy. I need to get my heart going again. You're going to work on your money. This is self-made man or woman. This is what you really need to focus on. You need to work. This isn't just money. This is building your own personal value. There's something about your own personal value that's not working for you right now. You have some self-doubts. And you need to pull on this energy, is what Spirit is saying. In the Moon card, it's your blind spot, is the Moon. What problem do you need to solve? It looks like it's a 9 of Pence kind of problem. So, because you think you've solved your problems by walking away from this relationship or this love, this connection, and you went through a bad spell for a bit, but you think you might have found a way out of it. But your own personal value is what needs to be fixed. You're going to find that when you take that hangman thing, time to get into what before you will step into your sun. These are really low vibe cards, but it feels like you need a break, like a 3 of Hearts, like hanging out with the girls, hanging out with the buddies, because you just don't know where to, you don't know, there's so much confusion about love and how to do this love thing. it kind of feels like a guy or girl who's just going out to date for the first time in maybe a while, maybe 10 or 15, maybe 20 years. And it's just confusing. It's just, I mean, you make a connection, but it doesn't work. Or you make a connection and it really works, but then they come up with some excuse. This is kind of just that, it feels very gossipy too about love, like, how's the dating thing going? Who's the single boys in the world or girls in the world? Yeah, this King of Air again. Some King of Air is really pushing you out into the world. Somebody's really supporting you. You could be pulling on this energy, and I don't know where from right now, but you could just be pulling on this energy of like, no thank you, no thank you. So you're having a lot of trouble settling on something. It feels more indecisive, more like less combining with others. It's like lording over them kind of feeling, like no. And it has this thing to do, you're kind of holding people at bay because you're not really sure about your own personal value. You need to establish that before you try and move into somebody else's energy. All right, Venus and Virgo. The Empress card. Sensuality. Abundance. I'm not picking up any babies. All right, my lovelies. As in, it's not a big deal right now for the collective of my Pisces. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Alright. For your love in Virgo season, 10 of Cups. You found it again. That shows a lot of healing. But you've kind of found it in a divorce maybe, or a separation. An ending. This might even be a, this is kind of like turning your back on marriage. It just seems like it's over. There's no reason to celebrate right now. Even though you have the 10 of Cups here, did you lose the 10 of Cups? It's not in reverse like it was before with the 9 of Cups. Not getting your wish come true. Not getting the love you wanted. But you're trying to find happiness outside that. You're really in reverse. But you just don't want to move forward in love right now. Your heart's still broken. There's a lot of healing that needs to happen. Things seem really recent as well. It's not really that broken. It's just a little difficult to get going, actually. It's actually difficult to get going, is what I feel. It kind of has that energy of like, that's why you had to hang out with your team, because you're just not seeing it. You're not seeing why it's so hard. It didn't seem as hard when you were younger. I really feel like you're either upset about your age or your weight. There's something about it that you're like, it's all the fault of, my height or something. It's that kind of energy, but yeah, there's this energy standing alone, this wounded warrior. Do you really want to go into another battle? Yeah, because it'll be the last one. That's what this 9 of Clovers signifies. You're ready to go in battle. Yeah, you're the wounded warrior, but you're going to take this one. You see it coming. You know it's coming. You got this. It has that, it's a very solo card, that solo battle, taking on, a one-man army, taking on the Persians with, the 300. And it's just, Queen of Pence, financial security above all, and your 4 of Pence in reverse, withholding love. Oh, Pisces, you're just going to focus on your money for now and your own personal value, though. But it's going to start with money. You just feel like you don't have enough energy, or you don't have enough resources, so you might going to step away from the scene for a little bit and just stand on your own. Even though you have some, I think it's just for this season, like, that waiting period kind of hit you a little hard. And so during that waiting period, you're like, no love, absolutely no love. And then you kind of like either start working out, or you just sit with yourself long enough to realize just how wonderful you are and how loving you are, kind of thing. And that's going to get you out of that hangman malaise and get your fire going again, get you back in that sun. Just a little time with yourself to like be like, yeah, I am the shit again. I have that energy for you. This is going to be advice from Spirit, Pisces. Some messages to help you along this Virgo season. Okay. First off, we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. You might be having a little trouble giving money and receiving money. And then I have the High Priestess. You got to experience this. They're saying you just got to live through it, even though it feels like you're going to die a little bit. I'm not really sure why I'm picking up on, like, physical pain. Like, it physically hurts you to have to pay whatever this is. And you just don't feel like you're ever going to get anything back from it again. It's like that debt that just keeps on coming. But there's something you're missing about it because you're in your energy. And twice over, because Pisces, my goodness, how many times do we got to pull the High Priestess in your card with that says you have the intuition and knowledge. You just got to live through it now. And you just got to feel it. And this Moon card, this Deception card, this Not Knowing card, there is a light shining on the truth below. And it's going to be your insides. And it's going to help you grow and come to terms with the opportunities ahead for you. And just how, I mean, you pull your own card in the reading, including this other very highly intuitive card that is really like a second Pisces card. It's like you have your power. You just are grumpy about like one thing that just you won't let go of. And it's just bringing your whole castle down. That's exactly how it feels. See if we can get a little bit more. It's, yeah, you're just not using your intuition. You're just trying to be too logical. A lot of people are working on routine and budget because of Virgo, but you've gone a bit too far, my loves. You need to, it's like you've left your heart. Five of Cups in reverse. You're mourning something too. Yeah, there was a lack of healing. You do need to decide to heal on this. Strength in reverse. Okay. You're mourning your vulnerability. Yes, you were hurt in love. Yes, you're probably paying alimony. Yes, or child support. Yes, your family is in the splits and you're just miserable and you just want to sit in this miserable energy and you're mourning the fact that you were vulnerable. How did I ever let myself get so vulnerable? How did I let myself fall prey to this? And you're making like a resolve and a decision to figure it out. It's not going to happen again. Be careful of putting on strong armor. It's not going to help. But you kind of got to feel through this a little bit more than you already have. And I know it's painful because this is that, like, how the hell did this happen to me? How did I get caught with my pants down, my heart open, which is more painful sometimes. But you have the ability to make a choice between two maybe even. But you just haven't made that decision. You don't feel like you're in your power, but Spirit has already given you the message. You're just being grumpy about the stupidest shit. About some kind of like bill or money or like whatever. But you have your power available to manifest what you want and what's really meant for you. I think you've been trying to manifest some things, but you've been trying to skip ahead to the manifestation part. Before you can manifest anything, you have to kind of clear an energy path. And as soon as you start trying to manifest something, why people stop is right after the initial high of maybe an early success. You start to feel the karmic energy of having to clear that path and energy out. And it's usually quite painful. It's usually something you've been hiding and you didn't expect. And it smacks you in the face like a midpoint plot turn in a Hollywood script. And you just like the rain's falling and you're crying and somebody just died. How the hell did this happen? And we were just at a party. It's just that sense of, oh my gosh, it's not a good feeling. And it's, you just got to come out of it because you have to go through that energy. You have to experience that energy to get to the other side of what is meant for you. Because you're just going to be fighting Spirit the whole way. And they're not going to give you what you don't deserve. And they're not going to give you what's going to hurt you. Or what you're not going to learn from. I don't think they can. I really don't think they can. When angels or Spirit decides to help, I think you have to put some kind of energy into it. And sometimes that energy is clearing a path for new energy, and that means working through like your karma and the dark gooey stuff at the bottom of your souls that you don't tell anybody about, and you don't have to start now, but you do have to work through it. All right, Pisces, I do see light at the end of the tunnel. You guys had the shittiest summer, the roughest summer. You really did. And you see this feeling of being able to come out of it, you know. It's, yeah. It's a tough one, and you guys have suffered through it, but I know you guys can step out of it. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, of course. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, tip, or donate if the spirit moves you. And, of course, there's some information on the new structure of my personal readings. Book one of those. Should the spirit also move you, send me an email. Let me know what you thought about my Virgo seasonal cross reading. And, again, that's qclovers1111@gmail.com. And have a lovely season, my lovely, lovely Pisces.